finally, adjustment. It's finally getting warm, and it's feeling good, and my deepest intent coming out of winter is really to place more focus on just harnessing more vitality, good health, and creativity, and even sensuality a little bit more. Just kind of diving into my softness and really like embodying what being soft on myself, towards others, like what that would look like in a world where we only teach rigidity and like anger and, you know, just not soft. Just trying to be soft in a not soft world. Trying to renew more vitality. Not saying that that's not something that I strive for every day, but something for a while that didn't click for me has clicked, and now I'm like, okay, well this is kind of step one. Something I learned. But like I didn't always drink coffee. I got onto coffee back when I had my miscarriage, because when I was pregnant for 7 weeks, you just feel sick for like a long time, and I have zero energy, like no zilt, like no energy. Can't get through the day without caffeine, because it's like you need to force something like wake you up. And it was just a high stress time at the same time because of that and the wedding, and you know, until afterwards it was nice. But the caffeine, the coffee, that I didn't really kick that. I kind of just kept going to cafes, Starbucks or a local cafe, getting more lattes with espresso and getting more espresso and getting coffees. And then we got an espresso machine for Christmas, because Phil was like, if you're gonna drink espresso, like lattes, might as well make your own. So I started doing that, and I've been doing that pretty much every day since like August, like just having some sort of coffee, caffeine intake. And I like kind of went down a little ADHD hyperfixation rabbit hole where I'm like, wow, coffee. What's funny is because before I went down this rabbit hole of the ways caffeine and even coffee affect your body, like I saw this article that was explaining how coffee, drinking or take caffeine can help you like lose weight and help your metabolism and all this stuff. And for a second I was like, I don't know, because I've kind of just gained weight and I've been drinking it every day. And I think in that sense it's like just caffeine, like you can take caffeine pills and stuff like that. But I basically just learned that from coffee, it almost overrides so much of your body's natural instincts and tendencies, like for digestion. And because that's such a heavy focus in Ayurveda, like Agni, having that digestive fire, at first I was thinking, I mean, this helps my digestion or whatever, elimination stuff, but like it overrides your body's natural instinct to eliminate. So then like not drinking coffee, it kind of messes with the flow, and now I feel like I'm having to reset my digestive system. And I felt this for a while, and I just haven't. It became a habit to drink coffee like every morning that I just didn't even think about it for a while. But like I did know that like when you drink coffee, it like lasts like 5 hours literally, and then you crash and you need more because you feel tired, and it's like a vicious cycle between, oh, I'm tired and I need coffee, versus if you just, I don't know, fuel yourself properly and like have healthier habits and stuff of that nature, that like your natural energy can actually just get you through the whole day. And when you're tired, you probably need rest and stuff like that, or you're sick or something. There's just kind of a long, it's a pretty decent list of reasons why I've just like, I need to just stop quitting caffeine. Caffeine, it stimulates the stress hormones in the body, so release more cortisol, and cortisol can actually just make you gain weight. It's like the same level of stress as of being actually stressed out versus not being stressed, but just in a drink. And so I have THNO, which is herbal coffee, and I had the I just like got hit with this coffee craving. It's like 6 o'clock. I've been all day on and off headaches, napping. I'm just giving my body space to like adjust. And this was just a long ramble to say that I'm kind of resetting my body from caffeine and my energy. So my energy's low and sluggish and I'm fatigued and I'm having a hard time wanting to like film or really do anything because headaches, the brain fog, it's like all there. So hopefully the next time I like sit down to film, it'll be like fresh renewal of energy. Right now, I'm like, this is not it. Duty right now. This is day 2 without coffee. I have a headache and I'm so delusionally tired because my sleep schedule is resetting because of how coffee on and off, which it makes so much sense that it actually gives more like insomniac-like symptoms too. And that's where I'm at. I'm feeling uninspired, not energetic, not creative right now, and it's okay. It's part of the process. I'm gonna get there. It's temporary. That's what I was telling myself. It's worth it in the long run. But God, I don't know. I feel like the thought of body being dependent on things is a little scary to me. And I'm like, we push this. It's such a norm. It's such a norm to drink coffee and stuff. So it just doesn't seem bad. But so is like alcohol and stuff, and that can obviously ruin lives and stuff. So it's just like, I don't know, it's one of those underlying things. But that's where I'm at, and hopefully the next time I sit down and I'm chatting it up in the camera, I have more energy and not a headache, and I'm well rested. I literally haven't even moved my camera. Remember when I said that hopefully I'll be feeling better soon and be feeling alive and energetic and happy? Yeah, that's today. That was like yesterday, so literally I feel so much better. This morning was like the first morning that it didn't hurt to get up. Like we actually went to bed late because I was watching a Warhammer 40K Adapticon thing with Phil, because he was really excited about it, and I really just wanted to like just watch it with him. He was excited about it, and we stayed up till like midnight and still got up at 6, but like it wasn't hard to get up this morning, and I don't even feel bad. No headaches, full energy, drank a smoothie this morning. I'm feeling good. I am like, oh my God, yes. And this is only like the 3rd day, so I want to say like tomorrow is my guess where my energy will be even more leveled out. But it was so nice to be able to just get out of bed this morning and not feel so heavy about it, because it's like the cycle with coffee is like you crash, you're still tired, but you just keep overriding your body's natural responses over and over. So then when you go to sleep and you wake up, it's almost like you didn't really sleep, and so you need the coffee, and it's like a vicious cycle. 2 days were rough, but 3rd day, I'm okay, feeling better, feeling full of life. Less anxiety, like less anxiousness, because my nervous system isn't stimulated. I read a thing how like literally like caffeine stimulates the nervous system and activates the stress hormones equivalent to someone who is like stressed out. I'm like, there's no way that's good that's good for our adrenal glands. That support the stress in our body, because then if you burn out the adrenal glands, that's when the stress starts to manifest as like disease in the body. So I am back on my morning smoothie, because a morning smoothie is better than morning coffee. And honestly too, when I drink smoothies, it curbs whatever like sugar cravings that I get too. Like, because fruit is just natural sugars, and then I don't feel a need for like sweetness later on. I feel like just, there was like a lot of domino effects, I feel like, from drinking coffee. But it's a warm day. The high is like close to 80 today, and it's beautiful out. It's partly cloudy. Sun's on my face. I got off from work, hanging out with a friend, just filled with energy and so happy. Just sweet relief. Sweet relief. That's like the word, the big word here is sweet relief. I made it over the withdrawal symptoms, and now my body's just resetting. Really like my first real sadhana that I've been able to like do in the morning. I was thinking for a while, I was like, I don't know, I just get a little overstimulated in the mornings when I try to do my sadhana, especially when I customize my practice according to my body type, according to Ayurveda. So I tend to do a kapha pacifying sadhana, and that is more of like, it's like a vigorous hatha, but it's not vinyasa. Like, I'm not like doing all this crazy stuff. It's really strengthening, and I do like challenging poses that stimulate a lot of warmth in my body because I have a naturally cold, heavy, kind of lethargic energy within my body. And so moving in a way that helps lighten the energy, warm the energy, and like just gets my body and everything moving. But like I would try to do that on a normal morning or whatever, like day off. But like I would get overstimulated, and I was like, oh, this is not it. I was like, this is not hitting right. I definitely have a kapha body type. Like it was just confusing me. And I'm like officially like off coffee, like off caffeine. Like I've just less anxiety, less overthinking, less like, there's still that, neurodivergent like executive dysfunction, but also it's less prominent because of how anxiety and the overthinking can cause like the ADHD like paralysis, but like less of that. So there's less of the paralysis, if that makes sense. I've also had consistent enough energy to get back into my habits. Like this tea blend is a chai with a mix of herbs good for the brain, like gotu kola, brahmi, and ginkgo leaf with mullein, because allergies, mucous membranes are stimulated, so helps loosen up any mucus. But chai is a very good herb for kapha body types. I mean, it's relaxing, but also it's warming and stimulating for the digestion. But now I feel like my body is back to its full self-regulating functions. I didn't realize how, I don't know, just how much drinking coffee like overrided my body's natural digestive process of elimination through the body. Wow, I feel so much like myself. I don't know. It's not to say that I was like less loving, less compassionate or anything, but I think the level of anxiety combined with just my typical neurospicy day-to-day brain, it actually was just aggravating my brain so much that it was just so much, it was like that much harder to really feel like more myself, I guess. And I just feel so much like myself again. Like, I don't feel like coffee is in control of my day. Like, I rely on it for energy. Broken that vicious cycle. I just feel great. Great morning. My body's at its natural energy, especially for the season. Spring is kapha season. And so I'm like, all right, time to get back on my kapha pacifying habits, because that's really all I know. And I don't know, just coffee, just the caffeine was just like conflicting my body and my energy. And it was just kind of hindering my bodily healing. And then I feel like that kind of trickled into just my spiritual practices a little bit, and reflecting back on, I mean, I was drinking coffee every day more consistently since like September. Sorry, if you hear pots and pans, Phil's in the kitchen. Like, it's insane how much little things can actually aggravate a lot in your daily life. Because, like, even my yoga teacher training, they teach you not to drink coffee before you meditate, or you're literally not going to be able to meditate. Your brain's going to be stimulated. Like, your system is stimulated. And your gut and your mind, as we know, is connected. And Ayurveda has that, bridges that gap between understanding how our digestive fire and how healthy our process of elimination is can really affect our mind and things like that. And so that's why I love pairing Ayurveda and yoga, because I'm like, bro, they're like sister practices. Like, having that understanding can customize your life, your practice, your meditations. Anyways, I'm just happy. I'm happy and I feel great. And now I feel like I can finally make some like real progress again. It's the next day. I'm pretty sure I got the before and after, but this is our setup now. There's gonna be like plants and all this stuff gonna be around the porch and things. So we're finally being able to utilize this space, and I'm living. And we're doing some outdoor work. Well, Phil is. He is setting up our raised bed. I tried to offer help. He said he was good, I promise. But, you know, life just sitting on the patio watching this man at work can also be a flex, right? nice and energized now. So I got a little package in from Cotton Flower Clothing. Like I ordered it and it came in. And sometimes things just like over my head. When I got these pants, there was the option for regular and cropped. And I got regular because I was like, guys, I thought cropped meant that it came with a crop top. Like, look, I don't know. It was kind of one of those slower moments, and I realized when I went back on the pictures and then the reviews, they were like, I got the cropped pants version, and I was like, the length of the pants are cropped. My goofiness, look. So these are actually mad long on me. God, they're so comfy though, and I'm actually obsessed with them. Like I put them on, and they literally like cake over my feet. But you know what? I had the creativity, the idea. I'm going to crop them myself, you know, with my sewing machine, because that's what I got sewing machine for situations like this. And I am actually gonna take the chunks that I crop off, and I'm gonna sew like both of the leftover fabric together and make it like a tie top, like a tie to top. And then it'll be like a set. I think I'm brilliant. So I'm a little slow because of the initial, oh, it's crop pants. I can get these to actually like be cropped. But I'm like, if I got them cropped, I wouldn't have been able to do this little project. So I'm about to do that. It's gonna be really simple too, because then I'm just gonna like sew the two together, and it's just gonna tie in the front, and it's gonna be a vibe. I just see it already. And because I'm so excited about it, and while I'm still up here, I'm going to do that. And it really shouldn't take too long. And I'll show you guys the after. It's gonna be to this, like, I'm gonna have this like this. I'm still working on it, but this is how this is gonna work. I need to get this in sunlight because I'm vibing just a little too hard for myself right now. I'm like, I'm excited. This is lit. Yeah, that's it. That is all. This is it. This is the whole thing. While I'm on this journey to balancing the symptoms in my body and manifesting vitality, I'd love to set this reminder for others, but mostly myself, that nature takes its sweet, sweet time to bloom into all its glory. Every year she changes and lets go of the old to make room for new, fruitful seasons. Any significant change takes time and ease. All the healing, the growing, the explorations of the depths to which I can experience all this life has to offer takes time. I am not an exception to the divine order of nature. Even when I'm sitting under the sun, listening to the birds, still and present, there is still change being made that in the long run will be the guiding force towards the life I desire. No one reached pure success overnight. No bulb just planted blooms even within a few days. Just as the release of the past wounds and battle cries don't just disappear with the snap of the fingers. That's the beauty in these yearly reflections, seeing where we once were a year ago to now, and seeing all that's changed, all we've experienced and witnessed. Every moment holds a million possibilities, and for now, I can rest my excitement in those unsolved mysteries. This is how trust is built. I thank you guys for watching my video, and I will see you guys next week. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.